First call, 400-meter dash. All triple jumpers should report to the pit to be in warm-ups.
Now gets a pass forward. It's bobbled by Sarah Colo, and now it will be picked up, and it will be in Columbia possession here. And Neiman tried to get it away. As the whistle blew, Columbia will still be in possession here. As Abigail Wyman with it now as the whistle blows again. And over with the now is Wendy Wojnowicz, who is the sophomore defender, number 9. Now she'll go back because she gives it to Hawkins. Now with it is Ashley Murtaugh. Pass behind the net. And now Hawkins back with it. It's a pass in front, saved by Gotai. As Goldeman racing after it, looking to scoop it up. And it's back in Leida's possession here as Thompson racing forward, now loses control. Thompson trying to scoop it back up along with a few others. And now rolls out of play. So now Columbia will be in possession here with Emily Hawkins, the junior midfielder, with the ball. And now it's knocked away by Goldeman and Neiman. So whistle blows as Hawkins gets it back. So Renaud trying to interfere there with, not sure, can pick up a number really. As with it now is Terrence Stewart. Now shot, that goes behind the net. And it goes out of play. Gotai will go pick it up. As Gotai passes it over for Jamie Goldeman. Trying to hold on as she was getting on by. Golderman still with it. And a whistle as that was Murtaugh, I believe, that was trying to defend. So now they'll reposition themselves here. And Golderman will start back up with it. Golderman with a pass to Grace Hines, who now gives it to Neiman. It's Neiman trying to get it down low. Still with it. She tries to maneuver around and now the whistle blows. There's now less than 20 minutes left in the second half. As time starts back up. As Neiman with 2 goals already today, shoots and scores. It's a hat trick for Amanda Neiman. She gets her 3rd goal of the day and the first goal of the second half for the Lady Dutch. They now lead by 4 again. It's 9-5. The second Lady Dutch player with a hat trick today after Lauren Thompson got hers in the first half. So Neiman gets her 3rd of the game with 18:54 left in the second half. It's a little bit of a scramble off the faceoff, and now it's picked up by Murtaugh for Columbia. And it's carried forward there from Hawkins, and Hawkins lost control, but now picks it back up. And still with it coming forward. Emily Hawkins gives the pass along to Valenz, who has it up top for Columbia. Now Valenz with a pass for Taryn Stewart, who gives it to Stringer. Now Liz Cohen, number 12, with it. And with it now is Ashley Murtaugh. As she walks in, tries to get around Golderman. Shot by Golderman defending. Now she gives it to Cohen. Cohen maneuvering in, takes a shot and scores. Liz Cohen gets the 2nd goal of the second half for Columbia, her first of today's game, and she makes it a 9-6 lead for the Lady Dutch with 17:50 to go in the second half, as Cohen was able to get around Jamie Golderman and the defense, and she's able to put it home. It reduces the goal deficit to 3. It's Columbia with 2 goals now in the second half. As the whistle blows, as Mazzone was picking it up for Columbia. And now Neiman will have possession for the Lady Dutch, or scratch that, my bad. That is Maya Banks. Now Banks gives it back to Golderman, who's with it now. Now a pass over for Renaud, who gives it to Thompson. Thompson looking around now, gives it to Renaud. Renaud now for Sarah Williams. Williams gives it back to Golderman. Golderman now the pass. Sure, this to the. I believe that was Neiman who was getting the pass. She's knocked down the play. Brianna Libro coming out for Columbia. As will Amanda Neiman for the Lady Dutch. Olivia Neiman will now come in for the elder Neiman. And she'll take the shot here. Comes in, couldn't quite get the shot off. Columbia will now be in possession here, as Julia Neal, number 15, with it, and she loses control of it. And now she still runs forward. Neal gives it to Hawkins. Hawkins loses control, and now another whistle. Now they're going to give possession here to the Lady Dutch. 16-10 to go in the second half. And Sarah Williams in possession here. And off and they go as Thompson with a pass to, I believe that's Dollard, who's with it, number 19. And now Dollard with it behind the goal. Long pass over, Jamie Goldeman with it. Is able to get it over for Williams. Williams now gets around, shows a shot, and scores! Sarah Williams with her first of the day. And the Lady Dutch have hit double digits. They now lead 10-6. Second goal of the second half for the Lady Dutch. Now there'll be another draw midfield, and now a little bit of a battle here at center, and it's picked up by Jamie Goldeman and carried forward. Goldeman racing in, tries to get a pass, but it's mishandled by Grace Hines. But it will be picked up by Dollard. Now gives it back for Renaud. Now with it is Williams, who just scored. Tasso's thrown on that. It was saved. And the pass was missed by Libro. Now there's a bit of a battle for it. As going after it there was Renaud along with Wojnowicz. Now Renaud will be in possession here. And she'll go behind the net with Mazzone. Doing very good defense. Now she gets away. Loses the ball though. whistle, she'll still be in possession here. Now she gives it to Lauren Thompson. Thompson with a pass that is given to Olivia Neiman, I believe. Now Renaud with a pass to Thompson. Thompson looking to go in. Now she gives it to Goldeman. Goldeman trying to look for Dollard, I believe, who's in front. Now Goldeman trying to maneuver around the D. Now gives it to Caulfield. Caulfield the shot. That one kicks away. Grace Hines chasing after it. Now it's picked up and given to the goalkeeper by Wuchnovich. As Brianna Libro now with a pass to Wuchnovich, who carries it up center for Columbia. Wuchnovich now gives it to Tristan Valens. Now the shot in front, they score again. Ashley Murtaugh picks up her second goal of the game. And it's now 10-7 in favor of the Lady Dutch with 12:49 to go in the second half. As the junior midfielder picks up her first of the half, second overall today. We're just nearing the halfway mark of the second half, 12:49 left. It's now Hallie Risco coming in for the Lady Dutch, as well as Jackie Ding. And it's one as Thompson collides with Mazzone. Right off the face-off, and now Mazzone will carry it up for Columbia. Mazzone comes in, and that's intercepted by a few defenders in front of Lizzie Gotay. Time still ticking down here. Sophia Renaud coming out. Godai's got to make a big save here. As Dangle in front, they score again. Ciara Mazzone picks up the hat trick. She dangles around in front of Lizzie Gotay, and she makes it a 2-goal game. It's now 10-8, and Columbia is slowly but surely inching closer. And a timeout will be taken on the field as Columbia scores 2 quick goals to cut the deficit to 2 goals. Wind is really blowing out here today. Columbia's had a very strong second half so far. Wind currently traveling at 13 miles per hour. It feels like 44 degrees right now. It's 49 degrees as of game time right now. The Lady Dutch in danger of losing their lead. Columbia's had a very good second half. Scored 4 goals to the Lady Duchess 2. So now a big face-off will be taken at center, or at midfield, I should say. There's 12-11 to go here in the second half. Lady Dutch clinging to a 2-goal lead. And it's knocked down. Goldeman trying to pick it up along with Thompson. And now Thompson will pick it up, and the Lady Dutch come rushing forward. Lauren Thompson, already with a hat trick today. Now goes behind the net. Wojnowicz chasing after, and now a pass for, they pick up a number. It's going behind the net. It looks like that is Neiman. Now with it is Caitlin Caulfield. And now pass it over for Lizzie Dollard. Now back over for Thompson. Now Goldeman. Goldeman gets around Wojnowicz. Now goes behind the net. Goldeman now with a pass to Neiman. Neiman trying to get around the D. Goes in and now takes stick to the face as the whistle blows. Now Neiman rushes in, scores! Amanda Neiman gets her 4th of the day, and a big goal for the Lady Dutch. One that was much needed. They now lead 11-8 with 10:56 to go in the second half. A big goal. And Neiman able to come through. Lady Dutch once again up by 3. It's coming into the game now for Columbia's number 18, Rebecca Schauman, in for number 15, Julia Neal. Lady Dutch will be in possession here after that face-off, as Jamie Goldeman maneuvering past the defense. Still with it. And now she passes it over. Now back with it is Thompson. Thompson will give it to Williams, who has it up top. Now Williams gives it to Goldeman. It's Goldeman trying to get around Schauman. Chased all the way near the lines, and now she drops it but regains possession. As trying to go over her there was Mazzone. She's able to stay in possession. Now she gives it to Renaud. And now Renaud gave it to Goldeman back. Goldeman motion over to the players down there. As Goldeman now with a pass to Thompson. As Thompson trying to get around Murtaugh. Still with it in front. Thompson now gives it back to Golderman. Golderman with a shot. That one's blocked aside. It'll be scooped back up by the Columbia netminder. And now a pass intercepted there from Jamie Golderman. Pass in front for Neiman. Neiman gets in, scores! Amanda Neiman gets her 5th of the day, 2nd consecutive, on a great play from Jamie Golderman intercepting the pass. And Neiman, with all kinds of time in front, is able to pick up another, and the Lady Dutch are now back up top by 4. It's 12-8 with 9:08 to go in the second half. What a play there from Jamie Golderman. Lady Dutch certainly done a very good job after that timeout was taken. Columbia was in control for the most part in the beginning of the second half. As now with it for Columbia was Cohen, I believe, but it was locked away, and now it's back in Columbia possession as Mazzone receives it from Gabrielle Stringer. Mazzone with it. Now gives it up for Murtaugh. Murtaugh looking around, now gives a pass in front, and they score. Liz Cohen gets her 2nd goal of the game, and Columbia takes that goal right back from the Lady Dutch. They lead. Lady Dutch now lead 12-9. Cohen picks up her 2nd of the half, 2nd of the game. And with 8:33 to go in the second half, it's now 12-9. Couple switches being made for Columbia after that goal. As Golderman knocks it down off the draw. And it's mishandled as Banks trying to pick it up. She does briefly, and now she loses it. She'll get possession here after the whistle blew. Now she passes it for Lauren Thompson. Thompson gives the pass to Neiman. Neiman looks in and scores again. Amanda Neiman with her 6th goal of the game. A big day for the senior attack for the Lady Dutch. And now it's back to a 4-goal lead once again. It's now 13-9 with 8:03 gone by or left in the second half of the game. And a whistle right off the draws. Banks was about to pick it up. Looks like they're going to redo it now. And now Banks picked it up again, and now I think they're going to redo it again. And it does appear to be the case. Maybe 3 times will be the charm. And this time there will be no whistle as Lauren Thompson picks it up for the Lady Dutch right off the draw. Thompson trying to get around Wojnowicz. She gives it now to Renaud. 2 goals on the day. Now with it is Williams. Williams charging in, loses control, tries to pick it back up in front. And the whistle blows. And Williams now has a chance to make it a 5-goal lead. Let's see if she does just that. Williams walks in, scores, puts it home. A 5-goal lead now for the Lady Duchess. Sarah Williams gets her 2nd goal of the game. And with 7:15 to go, it's now 14-9. Lady Dutch now with 6 goals in the second half. Columbia with 5. As the draws play at the line. The whistle blows. Thompson was going for it along with a few others. But it will be Columbia in possession here with Ciara Mazzone, who has a hat trick today. As Mazzone carries it forward, she'll go behind the net now. Mazzone trying to maneuver around, and she does. Puts it past Gotay, and she gets her 4th goal of the game. And it's now 14-10 as both teams have hit double digits in goals today. And the lead is, or the deficit rather, is now once again at 4. With 6:39 to go in the second half. Whistle blows after the draw. And once again, we'll be back in Columbia possession here. And here we go. Ashley Murtaugh will lead the charge. Now she gives it to Valenz, who has a goal today. Valenz with a couple of players on. Now she gets around both Golderman and Banks. And now whistle blows. Now Valenz with a chance to reduce the deficit. And she does just that. She scores. Beating Gotay low. And now it's 14-11 as Valenz gets her 2nd goal of the game. And now it's 14-11 with 6:06 to go. As knocked down, and now it's going to be picked up and carried forward by Mazzone. It's Columbia once again in possession. Mazzone trying to maneuver in, and now another whistle on the play. And now she has a chance to reduce the deficit even further here. And here comes Mazzone, walks in, and knocked down in front of the net was Golderman as well as Fanshawe. And they're going to reset here. A good block in front of the net. Mazone walks in, scores again. And Columbia continues to close the gap here. Mazone gets her 5th of the game. And now it's 14-12 with 5:24 to go. As Columbia is starting to inch closer after a hot period of play from the Lady Dutch. Lady Dutch trying to pick it back up here, and this time it is in their possession as Maya Banks carries it forward. Banks now goes behind the net. She will give it to Dollard. It's now with it near the goal. Dollard trying to maneuver her way in, can't really do that, so she gives it over for Jamie Golderman. Lady Dutch really in need of a goal here. As with it now is Amanda Neiman, who has 6 goals on the day. Neiman's got Valence on her, but now she gets on by. Neiman's still in possession here. And then now she'll give it to Renaud. Golderman back up top with it. Now looking for a play. She got knocked over there by Julia Neal. Golderman lost her shoe. So we'll get back to playing a little bit. Lady Dutch will still be in possession with 4:03 to go. As Golderman now rushing in. Looks for a shot. That one goes just wide. And it will go out of play. Time still ticking down. 3:42 to go. Lady Dutch clinging to a 2-goal lead. As now walking in is Neiman, and now a whistle blows. As Neiman now with a chance to extend the lead with a badly needed goal for the Lady Dutch, and see if she can do it. She'll give it back on the play to Lauren Thompson, who has 3 goals on the day. Now with it is Golderman. Golderman now charges in, drops the ball, and it'll be scooped up and carried by Rivera, who's knocked down the play by Golderman. Now Brianna Libro with it. She's forced near the Lady Dutch players off to the sides. Now Libro will pass it along to, I believe that's Wyman. Yes, it is. And she's knocked down by Amanda Neiman. We are approaching the 2-minute mark of the game. As Tristan Valence with the pass now for Ashley Murtaugh. Now another whistle blows, and now I think we're going to see a timeout here. Yes, we are. As Columbia really buzzing here with 1:54 to go. They've scored the last 3 goals, I believe, reducing the deficit from 5 to 2. Lady Dutch with a couple of good chances at the other end, but they were not able to capitalize. So Columbia now leads in goals for the second half, 8 to 6. After the Lady Dutch led in scoring in the first half, 8 to 4. They're about to come back from the timeout here. 1:54 left in the second half of today's game. Lady Dutch up 14 to 12 over Columbia. As Ashley Murtaugh, number 14, is in possession right now. It's Murtaugh with a pass to Valens. Valens walking on in. And it went in, but I believe they're waving the goal off here. The whistle blew before it crossed the line. Now Valens will get a shot here at the net. Now Valens charges in. The high shot that was nowhere near the goal. And it goes out of play and will be picked up by Gabrielle Stringer. And now with it is Taryn Stewart. Stewart gives it to Emily Hawkins, who now gives it to Murtaugh. 1:10 to go. Murtaugh drops it. And now it's picked up and carried forward by Maya Banks. And now the Lady Dutch are coming back the other way. Banks drops it at center. And now the whistle blows again. 59 seconds left in the second half. And now Banks will get it to Sarah Williams. Williams trying to get around Mazzone, and now a pass behind the net. Not sure who that is. As Golderman is now back with it, with less than 30 seconds to go. 25 now. As Cohen trying to defend here. Golderman just running around. Net. There's now 10 seconds left. Golderman believe is still with it. And she's run out the clock here. And that is going to do it. The Lady Dutch take the game by a score of 14-12, despite a late last-minute push by Columbia. They win by 2 and take it. And that will be it for today's game. Thank you very much for watching this GHS Media broadcast. I'm Sean Cunningham. We will see you in the next media broadcast. Take care. Have a good day.